Well, hello there. It's Paul Mash TV time again. Thank you so much for joining us. We've got another great interview coming up shortly. But before we begin, don't forget about those that bell and that subscribe button below you there. Just click those, and you'll always get the latest interviews whenever available. And leave a comment on the comment section if you'd like. And if you're on Facebook, go to facebook.com/Paul Mash TV. And you can follow us there and send us an inbox, and you can even comment the things there. And if you'd like to email us as well, you can, paulmashtv, all one word, at gmail.com. And if you're a band or solo artist and want to be on the show, go ahead and send me an email on that, and we'll show you how to do that. And we love fan mail as well, so if you're just simply a fan, just email us and we'll get back to you. And all this is going to be recapped at the closing credits at the end of the show, so stay tuned for that. From San Diego, California, we have Noise Pollution. Bill Thomas is the lead singer, and he does an AC/DC tribute, and I think you're really going to love these guys. And we're going to get to that in a second, but first here is Galtar, the guitar that's made for women. So don't go away, we'll be right back right after this.
Ready in 5.
Darling, when nothing else seems to match up. Galtar, the musical apparel that fits any outfit. Galtar, bringing heaven to earth, one gal at a time. GaltarHeaven.com.
Okay, we're back from commercial, and with us we have Bill Thomas from a group called Noise Pollution. They're an AC/DC tribute band, and I want to thank you for joining us on the show, Bill.
Thank you for having me.
Well, I guess it all started with you because you always looked up to AC/DC, I guess, when you were younger. Tell us the whole story on that, though.
Yeah, I mean, growing up, obviously, musician, started playing guitar around 17 and then, went through all the 80s and the 90s. And obviously, AC/DC was one of the bands that, I grew up listening to. And when we decided to do the whole tribute thing, AC/DC was a really good choice because can't go wrong with their music, their songs. You get people from 5 years old all the way up to 80-year-old to come to our shows and really enjoy it. So, I mean, they got plenty of hits and, it goes over very well, especially if you do it authentic enough to where people, go away thinking, obviously we're not AC/DC, but they go away thinking, hey, thought I just saw the real thing. So that's kind of what we put into it.
Okay, well, you do a real good job, and of course, you'll see in just a minute. Well, were there any other bands that you looked up to when you were younger besides AC/DC? Maybe.
I mean, my favorite band of all time is Led Zeppelin. But, there's, again, getting into the tribute thing, I mean, there's so many different genres of different bands. And I think by choosing somebody as AC/DC, it can't go wrong. While I'd love to do Led Zeppelin, I fit better in an AC/DC tribute with how I play and kind of what I look like. I kind of a little bit resemble Malcolm Young, especially on the stage. So that's kind of why I'm doing AC/DC.
Oh, I see. Well, Led Zeppelin is a great band. Stairway to Heaven is probably the most legendary song they've ever done, I guess. And
I'd agree.
well, how can people reach you? I mean, I'm sure you're on Facebook. I know you don't have anything streaming right now, but maybe you have a website and so forth. But just tell everybody how they can do that.
Yeah, so website wise, we're at noisepollutionsd.com. It's Noise Pollution SD for San Diego. Facebook is the same, Noise Pollution SD. We got an Instagram at Noise Pollution SD. So everything, they're all pretty much the same. But yeah, we tour around the United States year round. We do about 70 to 80 shows a year. We play Canada. We do Mexico, El Salvador. So if people are looking to see who we are, where we're playing, they can go to our Facebook page, Noise Pollution SD, or our website at noisepolutionsd.com.
Okay. We'll do that today, and I know he would love you for that, and I'm sure they got lots of merchandise and things you can buy there as well. Now this video isn't really a song. It's kind of a collaboration of a few different songs. Are these some of the songs you enjoy doing the best of all the AC/DC songs? Maybe you could tell us a little bit about that, though.
What's crazy about it is some of the songs we play, I love all of them, but there are songs we don't play that are my favorite AC/DC songs. And the only reason why we don't play them is because they weren't huge hits. So we don't play them because, not that people won't know them, but, they're not going to go over well as, Back in Black, You Shook Me, For Those About to Rock, and TNT and Dirty Deeds and all those hits. My favorite AC/DC song is Inject the Venom off of For Those About to Rock, but nobody, you're going to get a handful of people that know it. So, we stick to basically all the hits that Bon Scott did in the Brian Johnson era. And that's kind of where we're at. When you see our promo video or any kind of videos, it's pretty much all the hits because that's what people are coming to see. There are times where people yell out songs, Mistress for Christmas or things like that. And we're like, yeah, we're not going to probably play that song because nobody knows it. So we kind of stick to the hits.
Okay, well, as I said, I think you're going to love this, and we'll get to that in a second. But Bill, I want to thank you so much for being on the show today. Come back anytime you want to come back. Maybe we'll have you back on sometime.
I appreciate it. Thank you so much for having me.
Okay, and here's the video from Noise Pollution, and it begins right now.
Thunderstruck.